News 8's Kent Pierce is live in West Hartford now with more. Kent.
Chris, one person is dead, another had to be taken to the hospital. The house back there is a complete loss. Firefighters say when they got here, the only thing that wasn't on fire was the garage. Now, the call came in just after 9 o'clock last night. They arrived to find this house almost completely engulfed in flames. And when they got here, they also heard that there was a woman, an elderly woman, trapped in an upstairs room. That's, of course, one of the worst things that a firefighter can possibly hear. They immediately wanted to try to rescue that woman, but when they put the ladder up against the house to try to get at her, the flames were so intense that the fire actually burned up the ladder. So they couldn't do that. They had to get water on the fire first, but because of all the storm damage around here, it was tough to get to a water source.
We had a large tree across the road between us and the nearest hydrant. We had to hand stretch that supply line underneath the tree. There were wires down, and so that delayed us a little bit.
And unfortunately, while they were trying to do all that, the elderly woman who was inside did pass away. There was a man who was in the house too. He made it out on his own before fire crews got here. They took him to St. Francis Hospital. We don't know the extent of his injuries just yet. The storm damage from the autumnal nor'easter has caused all sorts of problems for emergency crews all over the state, and the battalion chief there says that getting around town is just very tough to begin with, much less getting to water sources like the fire hydrants they had to access around here. Now, could the fire have been caused by something related to the storm damage too? This part of town has been without electricity ever since Saturday night, and they're investigating the cause of this fire, but they're wondering if it had something to do with this elderly couple trying to stay warm in a house without power. Could they have had a fire in the fireplace, something like that? Again, that is under investigation, but it's certainly something they're looking into. Live in West Hartford, I'm Kent Pierce, News 8.